We are very quickly covering the whole state to get to our desired outcome where you never have to drive more than one county to get vaccines.
Governor Andy Beshear announced 165 new vaccination sites across the state yesterday. Some major pharmacies are on that list, opening their doors as early as today. Brooke is sharing details of the sites closest to your neighborhood. Looks like a lot of places are on board.
Yeah, exactly. And that's some good news, especially for our neighbors in South and West Louisville here. We are at a Walgreens location just off 3rd Street north of Iroquois Park. Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger. It's going to be more than 125 pharmacies across the state that will now be available to administer that vaccine. This location being one of them. They have been prepping for this rollout of the vaccine for the last couple of weeks, knowing that about 1 million doses are headed to 6,500 locations across the country. Walgreens telling ABC News earlier this week their rollout will be somewhat slow, with about 78 of those locations in Kentucky. They'll be prioritizing healthcare workers, people with pre-existing conditions, and those over 65, though the age may differ depending on the state. CVS also starting up vaccinations today, though everyone hoping to ramp up the number as more contagious variants of COVID from other countries are making their way closer to home. Here in Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear applauding the increase in vaccination sites, but warning everyone appointments will still be limited.
We have a pie, and it's gotten just a little bit bigger, 28% bigger under the Biden administration. We are cutting that pie into more and more and more pieces, which may mean you have to call a few more numbers. But we have to increase our number of providers out there for when we get that flood of vaccines we want so badly, so that we can use them all really quickly.
Kroger will have the vaccine at its stores in Brandenburg, Campbellsville, and Carrollton. These sites are in addition to 6 new regional sites. Then there's the Walmart stores. They'll be popping up with Shelbyville, Shepherdsville, Tompkinsville, along with Campbellsville, Carrollton, Crestwood, and LaGrange, all on that list. To find the vaccine site closest to you, there is a number you can call, so take a screenshot here or write this down, that hotline, 855-598-2246. You can also go online to vaccine.ky.gov. The state's administered close to 500,000 doses of the vaccine at this point. Governor Beshear saying that as soon as that supply comes in, we are ready.
Well, thank you, Brooke. And with all these new sites popping up, any idea when everyone will have their shots?
So we haven't had any more recommendations from the state or the county levels, but we do have one from the federal government, and that is that the hope would be that at least everyone, about 300 million people, would be vaccinated, at least with that first dose, by the end of the summer. President Biden says the U.S. has gotten contractual commitments from Moderna and Pfizer to deliver 600 million doses by the end of July. If Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is approved by the FDA, even more people would get their shots even earlier. Theirs would be the first single-dose vaccine available. Dr. Anthony Fauci also spoke to NBC this week, talking about that next year for school for our younger students, saying this may be the year that first graders and older can get the vaccine. Though right now, neither Moderna nor Pfizer are allowing the vaccine to any child below the age of 16. We are being told both companies have clinical trials going on right now for kids 12 and above. So some good news there. A lot can change in the next couple of months, guys.